All right, this is a local DTF print, and this could be affected by the paper also, but I feel this one, the locally printed, is a little darker. Um, Again, this paper could be cloudy, which throwing the colors off. But this seems to be a little lighter. But I always knew that this local company printed darker. I always felt that. But of course, too, it's hard to see when it's two different papers. So we're gonna need to press, also you're gonna need to press these also to see how they come out. This is another print here by the local vendor, and this is what I got off of Alibaba from overseas. All right, and again, I know that they print a little dark, and I can tell by the manures. See how those manures are darker and those are lighter? Those look a little more goldy and shiny, and these they look goldy shiny, but you can tell it's another shade on there. You can look at the blues too, and that's a big difference. If you're a manufacturer, that's a big difference. So I know DTF Superstore, they just did a video on ICC profiles, but of course these might be the same machines, but they got different color profiles on them. Is it enough for me to trip? No. All right, not for my customers to trip? No. With these being pretty much half the price, I'm going with these. I'm going with getting them overseas, getting what I can overseas, and then the quick flips, quick turnarounds, use the local vendor. But to me, it is a little dark, and in some stages, it do look better darker. But in a lot of cases, no. Now, because this image is just naturally dark, you can tell here that this may be a little too dark. It's still usable, and I still use it, but this is and again, it could just be the paper. We have to print them out to see which one is different. But this is from my local vendor, Southeast Prints. They do a great job. They get these printouts to you. You put them in before 1 o'clock. For me, because I'm on the Southeast, I get them the next day. Alibaba, this is March 5th. It took about 5 business days, which is it was under a week for me to get these, which is very, very quick. See here, we can't really see the satchel too much. We can see a couple bands here. All right, as far as the back, good coverage. All right. My people, it's a little banding. You see that banding in there? You see that? It's a little banding in there with the white. And you can see it on the back. All right. Are your customers going to say something? See that banding in there? No. Customers probably ain't going to say nothing. It depends on if you're doing it. See, this is my own stuff. So, but if you're doing it for a brand, they may say something. But you see here, no banding. No banding. And so you have to get to this level. Like, this is the level you want to be. Do I know if these colors are the right ICC profile? Nope. I don't know for sure until I go look at the graphic. I go back and look at the graphic and try to compare it. But this is another one here. This works for me. This works for me. But you know, you have it a little lighter here. And I can't tell the difference too much. Matter of fact, I can. I think, yeah, this is the darker one. See? And this is the lighter one. Now, how I know? The ships. See those ships? Look how dark those ships are. Look at that. And to me, that look a little better to me. You know. But that's the difference. And that, like I say, that's a major difference. So make sure your ICC profiles, all your ICC profiles together. This ain't, this isn't, but them blues. It's something about them blues in them ICC profiles. It's something about them blues. Now see, you can see here, see how light that ship is? So it's kind of a grayish. It is light. I think maybe both of them off. But nah, it's grayish. It's more grayish than it is blue. So bluish grayish. But the darker one, the color's off. Even here, the darker one, the color is off. It should be a lighter. It should be a kind of a lightish green. You should be able to see all of that. So they had the better profile. You see here also the blue's a little lighter, and that's a little lighter inside of there. So I think Alibaba probably had the closer profile. And here another one here. See the top. See the purples. Look a little different there. And like I said, it can be, if you were giving people this, you can't give them this. You can't turn around and give them that. If it's a customer that, say a customer was getting 50 of these shirts from you on a regular basis, if this is what you were giving them, you can't give them this. You can't give them that. All right, the overseas transfers came shipped inside of this cone here. Almost like popsicle airbags. One of them popsicle packs. Used in the hood, you know what I'm talking about. So they made it here. Pretty much intact. But we're finna go ahead and press these things. So the lighter ones that we got overseas cost us $2 and I want to say 67 cents per print, and the ones I get locally cost me $6.66 per print. The darker ones are $6.66 per print. Locally, you'll probably get it the next day. The Alibaba was $2.67. It'll take you 4 to 5 business days. All right, make the decision.